Hello guys, I'm here in the garage at 1 a.m. in the night, and surprisingly it's actually pretty warm in the garage, but outside it's really cold. So I think this maybe is something interesting to a lot of people. It was one of the first things that I did to this car, was to change the incandescent bulbs to LEDs. Really, the reason why I did it is because I think it looks a lot better, a lot more modern, and sets your car more apart from other ones, and they are brighter also, or most of the LEDs you get are brighter than the incandescent bulbs. So when you're upgrading the interior lights of your Saab 93 or those models, you will not have any problems. Like in the front, you can see it's flashing. So in the inside of the car, it's really straightforward. You can start with the glow box one, really optional, but when you're doing it, why not take all of the lights? So maybe find something to pry it up a little bit easier. So this is the glow box LED. You just need something a little bit sharp. This one is in metal, so it will maybe scratch it there. So find something in plastic and just wedge it in between. I will turn down the brightness a little bit so you can see the plastic there. Just wedge it in between and pry it slowly out. And the unit will come out, and as you can see, I already have the LED bulbs in here. And taking a look at the size of this one, the glow box one is 39mm. So there's a lot of different quality in LED bulbs. I try to find those that use genuine Cree LED chips, and the model for those LED bulbs are C5W, and then 39mm for the glow box here. And then we have these lights here, like the reading light and just a dome light on the top. Just pry it down, just push it down and pry it down like from the top here, and then you can, then it falls down like that. I'm not sure if I was able to catch that on camera, but it's basically just held in by these clips here. So wedge something in between the top here and just pull down and try to not destroy anything. As you can see, you have those clips there, so, and those latches things in the front that latches in, so you just pry back here. So in the top here you basically have just four T10 bulbs, as you can see here, 4 of these T10 bulbs, and these are T10 bulbs with 3 Cree LED chips, so it's just called a T10 bulb. So you find a lot of different sorts and brands and quality of these ones also. So, but one 39mm C5W, and then we have 4 T10 LED bulbs on the top here, and then you just wedge it, or just put it back with the latches in here and just push it up, and it's secured in place. So in the passenger seat of the car, oh no, in the back seats of the car, you have this one here, a think this piece here originates from the old generation 9.3s and 9.5s. So it's the same principle, just pry down this, and it's also got these hinges and stuff, so it's easy to clip on and off. And in the top here you have I will turn it off. So in this one you have one 42mm C5W, and then you also got this weird type of older bulb. It's a little bit harder to find good quality LEDs in these ones, but I think those are some Cree chips. I thought they was called like QPD or something like that. So they shines nice and white, and the bulb socket in this one is BA9S, two of those. So then we have in the glow box one 39mm C5W, 4 T10 bulbs, T10, 2 B9S, and one 42mm C5V. Then we can just, and also just so if you're trying this at home, when you change this, you just push them a little bit in, because it's got like these tabs that hook on or like grabs into these small spots here with a spring on the back side of the bulbs. As you can see, if I push it in and turn it, it will pop out like that. So I remember on my older Saab, if you push this one a little bit too hard, like the spring there will just get pushed back and you will have to bend it out again, and it won't have any contact. So try to be not too hard when, or hard on your fingers, or push it too hard when changing these bulbs, so you won't have the same problems as me. So as you can see, I have the sports combi, so I'm not sure what kind of LED bulbs the sedan version have in the 9.3 in the back, but I would believe that it got the same bulbs, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on this one. But the sports combi have two of these lights here. You can see if it's actually, yeah, as you can see, it's actually lights up the baggage compartment more than enough. And to change these LED bulbs, you just pry on the back side here or anywhere in the plastic covering, and they will pop right out. And these ones also have the same T10 bulbs. So for the interior of the Sports Combi 9.3, this is the first gen, or like the pre-facelift one. So it's one C5 39mm in the glove box, 4 T10 on the front dome light, and in the back passenger seats dome light it is 142mm C5W and 2BA9S, and then you have the back here where you have two T10 LED or T10 bulbs. So the white balance on my iPhone is a little bit off. It's a lot more white in my eyes, but if you would have incandescent bulbs in here, it would for sure look even more yellow, but for me it's white, and for you it looks a little bit yellowish. But this is the result. All of these are Cree with Cree LED diodes, so the result is very good in this car. As you can see, it's more than bright enough in the glove box compartment. Nice white light. I touched the key when I closed the box, and here you can see everything is lit up. Turn on all of them. Then we have the back here with not all of them, but this. All of them are shining brightly here in the back. And then we have the rear. Also a lot of light. So you will find your stuff in the night. So I repeated it a lot of times what kind of LED bulbs you would want. And I hope you find this a little bit helpful when trying to pick out what kind of LED bulbs and just how to change them.